Howdy friends, welcome to the Mid-Tempo Jam. We're back, up and running. Let's get this show on the road, starting with a good old song called Going Down the Road Feeling Bad. In the bluegrass tradition, this one is also known as Lonesome Road Blues. And the lyrics are sort of interchangeable. And it's often played as an instrumental. It's like an Earl Scruggs banjo thing, right? But it comes from this going down the road feeling bad lyric. Anyway, here's how we're playing it. 1 and 1 and a 1 and a 4, 4 and a 1, 4, 4 and 1, 1, 5, 5 and a 1. That's it. And my kickoff might go something like, something like that. You banjo players are going to kick it off great. The banjo has that. Has that cool little Earl Scruggsy thing, which I can't really do on the guitar, but you banjo players are going to do that. Everyone else kick it off however you would like in the key of G, going down the road feeling bad. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Chorus. Going down this road feeling bad. I'm going down this road feeling bad. Going down this road feeling bad, Lord, Lord. I ain't gonna be treated this way. They feed me on cornbread and beans, and that jailer don't give me enough to eat. They feed me on cornbread and beans, Lord, Lord. I ain't gonna be treated this way. Going down this road feeling bad. I'm going down this road feeling bad. Going down this road feeling bad, Lord, Lord. I ain't gonna be treated this way. I got it. Lord, where the climate suits my clothes. I'm going where the climate suits my clothes. Lord, where the climate suits my clothes, Lord, Lord. I ain't gonna be treated this way. Going down this road feeling bad. I'm going down this road feeling bad. Going down this road feeling bad, Lord, Lord. I ain't gonna be treated this way. Play it. Okay. Have a look at the pages, make sure everything is working here. And you all chime in, let me know where you are, how you're doing, what you're playing, anything else that you need from me. Okay, it's working on Facebook. Let's check the YouTube channel. And it's working on the YouTube. Okay. I am on location here in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, at my good buddy John Madron's house, and it's John's birthday today, so happy birthday, John. Thank you for letting me take up your whole living room on your birthday. And he's a good friend and a very generous man. And we just found out he's about 9 months younger than I am. Surprise, surprise. Okay, Are You Missing Me in the key of G? This is a good old Jim and Jesse number. And it goes like this, in G. 1 and a 4 and a 1 and a 1, 5 and a 5 and a 1, 1 and a 4 and 1 and a 1, 5 and a 5 and a 1. That's the verse, and that's what we're going to be playing on. The chorus is very similar, but has a long 1 chord. 1 and 1 and 1, 5, back to 1, same thing again. 1, 1 and 1, darling, are you missing me? So back to that verse part, you're going to hear on the Jim and Jesse version that really cool Jesse McReynolds mandolin cross picking. Which I'm not even going to try to emulate on the guitar, but I'm going to do something melody based, and let's see. Not bad for winging it, but there you go. That's the melody worked into a bit of a guitar version of a kickoff. I'm drinking tea because I'm exhausted, to tell you the truth. It's been a busy, busy time. And the throat is needing a little bit of hot tea. Okay, this is going to be fun. And a great duet on the chorus, of course, from that Jim and Jesse and the Virginia Boys style. So let's find a good tempo. Right about where we were is just about right. So here we go. Kick us off on Are You Missing Me in the key of G. Here we go. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The day that I met you and told you good. Sorry. Let's do that again. I'm reading the lyrics because it's been a long time since I've done this song. And I want to get the lyrics right. So here's your do-over. I bet you wanted another shot to kick that off, didn't you? Here you go. Are You Missing Me in the key of G? Kick us off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The day that I kissed you and told you goodbye, your lips told me that you would wait. But your lips deceived me and told me a lie, while your heart was sealing my fate. Are you all alone with a memory? Now darling, are you missing me? I got it. just like a bolt from the blue. My castles came tumbling as I read it o'er. I could not believe it was true. Are you all alone with a memory? Now that I am gone, darling, are you missing me? Play it. It said that in spite of the vows you had made, the glitter of gold turned your head. And while I was trying employment to find, you married another instead. Are you all alone with a memory? Now that I am gone, darling, are you missing me? Darling, are you missing me? Good song. And that has the cool little duet thing where Jim McReynolds singing the lead and Jesse singing the tenor, and the tenor part is are you all alone with a memory? So they go to that big wide sixth on the harmony instead of keeping it tight where it would be down there, you know, with a memory, with a memory. And that's a thing that brother duets do often, where if the lead is going down to the fifth of that 5 chord, the tenor might jump up to the 3rd of the 5 chord instead of the tonic, which is keeping rank, so to speak. And that's something you can do with duet vocals. You can break rank. You don't have to stay tight in close harmony with one another. Anyway, that's something you should note when you listen to that song from the original recording. Okay, fun, fun, fun. And then note the mandolin break. Blackberry Blossom in the key of G. Let's keep it right at this tempo and not really push it, because the point is to give us a chance to practice Blackberry Blossom. And I'll just run you through the changes real quick. This is one you kind of have to learn the melody if you want to know it, like most of the tunes. But anyway, this one you can, I don't know, you can fake it, I guess. Here's the changes in G. 1, 5, 4, 1, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 5, 4, 1, 4, 1, 5. Again. 1, 5, 4, 1, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 5, 4, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. 6 minor. Then to the B7, which is the 5 of the 6 minor. Then 4, 1, 5, 1, back to 6 minor. 5 of the 6 minor, 6 minor. 4, 1, 5. Okay? So it does sort of modulate to that key of E minor for a moment there, but then it comes right back to G. So I'd call that maybe, I don't know, I wouldn't call it a full modulation necessarily. But anyhow, there's Blackberry Blossom. I'm going to kick it off and let's play it 3 times through. Me, you, me, you, me, you. Here we go. fun. Blackberry Blossom in G. Good old tune. And fun to practice at that tempo. I usually do that in the fast jam because I'm trying to increase speed on it. But there you go. You notice there's still, things you might not quite hit even at that mid-tempo there. Okay, going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains in the key of A. And this is one that comes from, I think it comes from the Delmore Brothers. I've been through this with you all before. I'm sorry I keep forgetting. But I learned the sort of the Country Gentleman version. And also got a really cool version from Norman Blake. So my version is kind of in between those. And what we're going to do, the song is really simple. It's in A and it goes, and a 1, and a 1, and a 4, back to 1, and a 1, and a 1, and a 5, back to 1. But the thing is, we're going to throw in this little rhythmic sort of figure at the beginning of each of our breaks. So at the top of the song and at the beginning of every break, it's going to go like this, like a 12-bar blues. 4, back to 1, 5, then the 1. Then you kick it off. Okay, so when that happens every time and you're not really soloing on that 12-bar blues vamp, you're just kind of chugging rhythm. Okay, so you do that 12-bar blues and then you start the song, the actual form. Okay, so every time, every verse, every kickoff, the kickoff and then every break, you're going to do that. Okay? And go ahead and kick us off here on I'm Going Back to the Blue Ridge Mountains in the key of A. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm going back, gonna leave today. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. Oh honey baby, I'm going away. I got it. No, you can't be my little darling. No, you can't be my sweetheart now. You have caused me lots of trouble, and you don't love me, Lord, anyhow. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm going back, gonna leave today. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. Oh honey baby, I'm going away. Pick it. Here you go. You have caused me have had your little way. I'm fed up with all your flirting. Oh, honey, baby, I'm going away. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm going back, gonna leave today. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. Oh, honey, baby, I'm going away. Oh, honey, baby, I'm going away. Hey, there we go. Going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. So my friend John walked in, so he's being very, very quiet here in his house, hosting the jam. So I'm going to play Happy Birthday to him. You all play along if you like. Let me try that again. Happy birthday, John.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Thanks for hosting me here.
Yeah,
Letting me take over your living room on your birthday.
Love it. Good stuff.
All right. That's how I play Happy Birthday. I like to do this little counterpoint. Needed to practice that one time before I got it right. In my family, we all either sing or play to each other on our birthdays. And it always feels good. Okay, so let's move right along here. John's going to be upstairs picking along on his mandolin. I'm on my way back to the old home. So a couple on my way back songs back to back. Why not? And this is the good old Bill Monroe, On My Way Back to the Old Home in A. And you know this song if you're a bluegrass player, but I'll run you through it anyway. 1 and 1 and a 4 and a 1 and a 1 and a 5. 1 and 1 and a 4 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. And that's kind of like the normal tempo. We're going to be doing it a little slower than that. So if I'm kicking it off, I might go something like... Starts on the 5. Same as Happy Birthday. Anyway, knowing the starting note is the most important part when you're kicking off a song or playing a break or figuring out the melody of in any form. Okay, so kick us off here, and the tempo will be a little quicker than we just were, but I'm not gonna hurt you too bad here. Way back to the old home. That's a mid-tempo version of this song. So here we go in the key of A. Sorry, I need a little bit more of this T. Kick us off on I'm on my way back to the old home. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Of our childhood, in the evening when everything was still, I used to listen to the foxhounds with my dad in the old Kentucky hills. I'm on my way back to the old home. That road winds on up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shine long ago where I live. I got it. Soon my childhood days were over. I had to leave my home. Kentucky. There's a warm spot in my memory. I'm on my way back to the old home. That light in the window I long to see. Last chorus. I'm on my way back to the old home. That road winds on up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shined long ago where I live. Nice. Okay, how is everyone doing out there? Hi, Travis in Berkeley by way of Kentucky. Picking along. Cool. Thank you for picking along on the YouTube channel. Big Dan in Wisconsin is still here picking along. Kevin Baird is playing the mandolin in Indiana. Hi, Kevin. Ford Huntington is back with a big old yeehaw in Salt Lake on the guitar. Mike Legenthal joining from Boston. Cool. Thank you for picking along. Glad you're loving the jams. Big Dan in Wisconsin. Blackberry Blossom is a finger stretcher, indeed. Chris DiChiara. I'm probably not pronouncing that correct, but that's a beautiful name. Hi, Chris. Thanks for saying happy birthday to my buddy John. And James, thank you for wishing John a happy birthday as well. James O'Connor on the YouTube. Okay, how are we doing on Facebook land? Hi, David. David Holtkamp is back, picking, snowboarding, doing all the things he does, helping to save the open spaces there in New Mexico. Hi, Sandy, you're still here. Thanks for being here. Hi, Corey, living good. Hi, Jennifer Hayden. Hello, Jim in Iroquois Falls, Ontario. Cool, thanks for picking way up north there. Alex in Calgary, also far north, working excellent. Glad the stream is working for you. Thanks for being here, Alex. Hi, Jennifer from Howard. All right. And Randy Kelly is back. Hello, Randy. Hi, Nina in New Mexico. Hi, Skip in Longmont. Hey, Dan in Escondido, my old home stomping grounds, San Diego County, playing the dobro. And David just started getting into the bluegrass. Cool. Thank you, David Slattery Sr. Thank you for picking along. And hi, Bill Farmer in Michigan. All right. Thanks, everybody, for chiming in. Don't be strangers. Let's see what's next on the list. The Gold Rush. The Gold Rush. That's the proper title of this tune, written by Byron Berline, and Bill Monroe gets the credit. He might have influenced it a good bit. I mean, he influenced all of us. What can I say? But in my understanding, Byron actually wrote this tune. And again, it's an instrumental. It's a fiddle tune. So I'll just run you through the changes, and then I will kick it off. And learning the melody. There's some sources you can learn this from, obviously, the recording and online. But anyhow, here we go. It goes like this. And a one, and a one, do-do-do-do-do-do, one, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, five and five and a one, one and a one, do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and a one and a one and a one and a five, five and a one, do-do-do-do-do-do, four, one, do-do-do-do-do-do, four, one, do-do-do, five and a one, do-do-do-do-do, four, one, do-do-do-do-do, four, one, do-do-do, five and one. There it is. Okay, so we'll play it 3 times through. Me, you, and then you tag it at the end, okay? The Gold Rush in A. trying to work up this break that I used to have arranged, and I did okay on that. But it's fun to kind of revisit arrangements that you might have done, and this is a great opportunity to practice them. Oftentimes Gold Rush gets played a little too fast. Like that was a good tempo. I think the actual recording is a little bit quicker than that. But that's one that you don't want to get going too fast because it kind of loses some of its character. But we might pick up the tempo a little bit on this one. Leavin in the key of B. All right. So, you know this one, but just in case you don't. 1 and a 1, 1 and a 4, 5 and 5, 5 and a 1, 1 and a 1, 1 and a 4, 5 and 5, 5 and a 1. That's it. And if I'm kicking it off, I might go. Something like that. So let's see, the tempo is going to be up just a few ticks here. And go ahead and kick us off once we get this going. That's the tempo. I'm trying to get this T down me. Okay, kick us off on Leavin in the key of B. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now I was a stranger in love and in town. You picked me up, then you put me down. You had your way with me every time, but leaving would take that load off my mind. You wanted love and you wanted more, people and places like never before. You ran around like thought I was blind, but leaving would take that load off my mind. I got it. Now you had me fooled from the day that we met. Those sweet lines you told me I'll never forget. But you can't keep lying in love, and you'll find that leaving will take that load off my mind. You wanted love and you wanted more, people and places like never before. You ran around like you thought I was blind, but leaving would take that load off my mind. Play it. Last chorus. You wanted love and you wanted more, people and places like never before. You ran around like you thought I was blind, but leaving would take that load off my mind. Yeah, leaving would take that load off my mind. All right. So song written by Jack Tottle and sung by James King, with Dudley Connell singing harmony on that track from Rounder Records. Back in the 90s, I think, they recorded that. Okay, I Ain't Gonna Work Tomorrow. This is going to close out the mid-tempo jam. And then we're going to get to the fast jam, like, almost on time, amazingly, since we started an hour late tonight due to issues with Caster.io and their API, which they eventually figured out. So I'm just going to, like we did from slow to mid-tempo, I'm just going to shut down the live stream right after this song and then come back about 5 minutes later. So we'll end up starting a few minutes late on the fast jam, but that's totally fine. You all just come on back, right? Because we're working on our fast chops, and it's not going to start any faster than this. We're going to be right around here for the first few numbers and then kind of tick our way up. So here we go. Ain't Gonna Work Tomorrow is the closing song for the mid-tempo jam. This is a very mid-tempo version of that song. In B, then it goes 1 and 1 and a 1 and a 1 and 5 and a 1, 4, 4 and 1 and a 1 and 5 and a 1. Okay, and you purists are going to call me out for not doing this in C, the way Flat and Scruggs did it, because the banjo tunes to that low C and it sounds really neat. I just got used to doing it in B, so here we go. It's a B bluegrass song for us tonight. Ain't Gonna Work Tomorrow. Kick us off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to leave this country. I'm going around the world. I'm going to leave this country for the sake of one little girl. I ain't gonna work tomorrow. I ain't gonna work today. Next day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, for it may be a rainy day. I got it. Can't you hear the banjo ringing? Can't you hear that lonesome sound? Can't you hear those pretty girls laughing over on the cold, cold ground? I ain't gonna work tomorrow. I ain't gonna work next day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, for it may be a rainy day. Play it. snowboarders. All right, thanks everybody. Hope it is a powder day for some of y'all tomorrow. And those of you who live in southern climates, I hope it is rainy. But let's not bring the rain up to Colorado yet. We need more snow. Okay, thanks everybody. I'm going to shut this down and come on back in a few minutes for the Fast Jam. See you there.